They say rock bottom is the solid foundation upon which you can rebuild your life. But when you've lost everything, your marriage, your money, your hope, can you really climb back, or is it already too late? Today, I'm going to share with you the unbelievable story of a man who stood on the edge of giving up, and how just 3 feet changed his entire destiny. Stay with me until the end, because the lesson in this story might just be the turning point you've been waiting for. This is the story of a man whose life was falling apart, piece by piece. His marriage had crumbled. The love and laughter that once filled his home replaced by endless arguments and silence. Eventually, the inevitable happened: divorce. And the divorce didn't just take his marriage, it took most of his financial security too. After the settlement, he was left with nothing more than $70 to his name. That was it. No savings, no backup plan, no light at the end of the tunnel. His personal life was in ruins, and his future seemed like a blank, dark wall. In that darkness, a dangerous thought began to whisper: maybe it's better to end it all. But then, something unexpected happened. He thought to himself, if I've only got $70 left, why not spend it on something that will make me feel alive one last time? So he decided he would go to a casino and gamble away his last bit of money. But fate has a strange way of working. As he stood in line at the casino, his eyes wandered to a newspaper sitting nearby. He picked it up, started flipping through the pages, not looking for anything in particular, and then a headline made him stop. The government was auctioning off an old abandoned gold mine that very day. At first, he laughed. A gold mine? He barely had enough for a decent meal, let alone an investment. But then another thought crept in. If I'm willing to lose my money at a casino, why not take a chance on something different? So instead of walking into the casino, he walked out and headed straight toward the auction. When he got there, he was shocked. The place was empty. No crowd, no competition. It turned out the government had given up on the mine entirely, convinced it was worthless. The auctioneer called for bids. Silence. Not a single hand raised. With nothing to lose, the man raised his hand and offered all he had, $70. The gavel came down. Sold! Just like that, he was the owner of a gold mine. Still, he wasn't convinced this was anything more than a foolish gamble. His life felt too broken for something this small to make a difference. As he stood there, a worker approached and asked, "Sir, I've already been paid for today's shift. Do you want us to keep digging, or should we just pack up?" The man hesitated. Part of him wanted to say, "Go home, it's pointless," but something in him, maybe stubbornness, maybe hope, made him say, "Go ahead, let's see what happens." The workers started digging. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet. And then the pickaxe struck something. Not rock, not dirt, but gold. The mine wasn't worthless at all. It was rich beyond imagination. That day changed everything. The man who had almost taken his own life became the owner of one of the most valuable gold mines in the region. In time, he became a millionaire. When people asked him how he turned his life around, he gave an answer: "I'll never forget. The difference between life and death is just 3 feet. If I had walked away, I never would have known what was waiting for me." And isn't that true for all of us? Sometimes the breakthrough we've been waiting for is just beyond the point where most people give up. So if you're going through a hard season right now, remember this story. You might be just 3 feet away from your own gold. Don't quit. Keep digging. Keep moving. If this story touched you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs hope today, and tell me in the comments, what's your 3 feet moment? And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Motivated Soul for more stories that inspire and empower you to keep going. Because here, we believe in one thing: no matter how dark it gets, there's always gold waiting for those who refuse to quit.